So I came across this video, right? And in this video, there was this woman and this group of young men getting into basically an altercation over some rental Citi bikes, right? And I really wasn't gonna talk about this because I really see this kind of stuff and I just don't care. You know, that I'm not with that whole, oh, we gotta jump on the Karens thing. And I'm not really with that whole, oh, black person's getting mistreated thing. I'm not really interested. But when I did watch the video, I initially thought that I could have a conversation, and in that conversation, we would basically show or highlight how women can use and manipulate their femininity or the fact that they're a woman to basically get over and get guys in trouble. But my question is that really the case? And we need to look at the facts first. So looking at the facts, right? This woman's name is Sarah Comrie. This takes place in New York City, right? She's 6 months pregnant and she's a nurse. The guys that she got in this altercation with, this white woman got into an altercation with these black guys, right? And in this altercation, they're going back and forth over the bikes. He's saying that he paid for it. She's saying that she paid for it. And so she's trying to get on a bike. And it just goes like just back and forth. They talking about resetting the bike. The guy don't want to reset the bike. It's a lot of stuff going on. Another guy comes in trying to mediate the situation. You know what I mean? And at first, like I said, I was fully prepared to highlight how women will fake cry and they'll scream for help and do all that with absolutely no reason just to get over on men. I was fully prepared to say that. But what we have here is not that. Is that really the case? We don't know. And that's what I'm learning is before you just hop right on, you need to at least figure out or get some context of what's going on. So let's really break this down, right? First things first. This isn't about race. Race doesn't matter in this. Her being white has nothing to do with it, and them being black has nothing to do with it. There was no racial incident going on here. So for all you pro-black people that love to make those arguments, no, we're talking about reality today. So let's talk about reality. The man claims that he already paid, right? She claims she already paid. There's a GoFundMe. Apparently, she got fired or suspended or whatever, and there's a GoFundMe account like that her family is actually setting up for her. So, like I said, I was prepared to go in on this chick. But then I'll be honest, I came across a video, and the video is from Nate the lawyer, right? And he broke this down, and he was discussing about her defamation case because she's launching a defamation case actually against news outlets in the media that are calling her a Karen and calling her a stealing Karen and all this and all that, right? And so I'm like, okay, so let's hear about this. And these are some details and some context that actually matter. These are some details that actually matter. Apparently, there is a scam going on in New York, right? There's a scam going on where people will literally loiter by the bikes and wait for people to rent them on the app. And once they rent them on the app, they take them. They steal. And the person got to pay for it. It's a scam. So, taking that into perspective, is it completely unreasonable that this woman could have believed that that is the case? Or could it be even more reasonable that it actually was the case? Because let's keep going. We also learned that from her lawyers and all that basically she actually has a screenshot of her paying for it. She has the receipt for her renting the car. Then they zoom in on the bike, and guess what? You can see the number. I'm not gonna show it. Do it. Look it up yourself. Look it up. It will do more for you. Listen. Is it unreasonable that those guys were trying to finesse that woman and she caught them? See, because normally we'd be like, oh yeah, the woman just using her tears just to get over on those dudes. But if they was really doing something to her, let's just be real. Let's just think about this in real perspectives, right? Let's think about this in real perspective. If she has receipts that she paid for the bikes, they were stealing from her. And she's pregnant. She's a pregnant woman. Just got off of work. Just going to work. Whatever it is. She's a pregnant woman that's working. And these dudes were trying to steal from her. Allegedly. Now let's just be real. It's possible that they both just paid for it and there was an error. It's possible. But where are their receipts? You see in the video, the guy was saying, oh yeah, well let's just reset it. Let's just reset it. The guy didn't even want to reset it. If you reset it, you get a refund. Like, it's not logical for him to be so against it. He wanted to steal that woman's money. There's a thing called Occam's razor. The answer with the least resistance is more likely to be true. And the answer with the least resistance is not that this woman is racist or that she was being a Karen or that it was anything more than these dudes might have been trying to steal from her. Let's just be real. Everybody's so quick to jump out with the racist thing and the name calling and all that stuff. But then, yet still, guess what? She's smart. She got lawyers, and they're threatening people with defamation. And if she has proof that she paid for that bike, then guess what? All those news stations, all those commentators, anybody that said anything about her, then they have to retract their statements in good faith. Or they're lying and being dishonest, which is defamation. Because it's intentional. Let's just be real. I'm not finna sit up here and give these dudes a pass. We know how these niggas are. We know how they are. No, stop giving them a pass. We know how they are. I don't have any doubt in my mind that those dudes were literally trying to, that they were just finessing and, and they were willing, they didn't care. They don't care. They don't have no remorse. So, like I said, if it turns out that this woman isn't lying, then let's just be real. Those dudes, lock them up. Lock them up. Lock them up because they're savages. They're savages and they have no morals and they're disgusting, vile human beings. They don't deserve freedom. Take it away. Lock them up. I'm tired of everybody wanting to sympathize with these domestic terrorists, because that's what they are. They terrorize the community, and that's what they did. They terrorized a pregnant woman that was just trying to get to and from where she needed to be. If you don't care because she's white, you're part of the problem. If you don't care because they're black, you're part of the problem. tired of being nice, man. Lock these savages up. And that's real. Lock them up. You know, they don't deserve freedom. Take it away.